We are a bit late to this one, but last week the Dundee Stars confirmed that Mark Lefebvre would return to the Stars. This time as head coach and director of hockey operations. It seems like this is a welcome move by Dundee Stars fans, and that hopes are high with his return. In his last season with the Dundee Stars, they made it to the Final Four playoff weekend. They will be hoping to recreate that kind of magic once again. With how poor this season has been for the Stars, a move in coaching and management was definitely needed. But is the return of Lefebvre really a good move? Or is it a step backwards? After leaving the club in 2017, he has held a number of roles. He spent 2 seasons in the East Coast Hockey League, which is comparable to the Elite League. There he spent time with the Cincinnati Cyclones and the Orlando Solar Bears. Those teams had decent years with him as part of the coaching staff. He then went on to be head coach of the Odense Bulldogs in Denmark, followed by his most recent 2 seasons as head coach of the Chamonix Pioneers, in Francis League Magnus. I would put both of those leagues as lower than the Elite League in competition. Across those 4 years, his teams haven't found much success, but I don't know enough about those particular situations to say whether the poor results are indicative of his performance as head coach. So what can the fans expect from a Lefebvre team this time round? Well, I was really happy to hear that he is keen to play 4-line hockey. Stressing the need for 4 lines in this league is certainly a positive move. And I agree with him. You cannot get by playing 3 lines night in and night out in this league. I think 4 lines are a must for success these days. However, if the team budget remains the same, that could really dilute that high-end talent, bringing on those extra guys, and really stretching the money. That will be something to keep an eye on through the summer. I think the most important thing we heard from Mark is that lots of changes are coming. He stated, "When you finish last place, there is going to be a lot of changes. I think that will mean a lot to the fans after a tough season." He also stressed the importance of the playoffs. It's clear his main goal this season is the playoffs, and making at least the finals weekend. And we could see that goal in how he builds this team. But they need to get there first, and with strong seasons from Coventry and Manchester, and surely bounce back seasons from Glasgow and Nottingham next year, getting into the playoffs is no easy task these days. Overall, I think it's a decent move. He isn't my favorite coach, and I do wonder if there were other directions the club could have gone. But I do think we will at the very least see an improvement over this year. But I want to hear from the fans, what do we think of this move? Is it a step in the right direction? And which players from this year will he re-sign if any at all? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, take care.